Hi, this is Andrew Smallman from the Law Offices of Gilbert and Smallman. Today is part 2 of the Trayvon Martin case update. The last we left off, and you can look on our website for our previous video on the Trayvon Martin case. Last we left off, Mr. Martin unfortunately was killed by someone named Mr. Zimmerman, who was a neighborhood watch individual. He gave his account to police, who thought it was good enough to qualify for what's called the Stand Your Ground law, meaning he thought that deadly force was going to be imposed upon him, so he's allowed to use deadly force upon that individual, which was Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old staying with his dad while he was suspended from school. Now, that being said, Mr. Zimmerman had yet to be arrested. He has since been arrested. 44 days passed before he was arrested, and during that time, this case has taken on a life of its own in social media and on TV. Every legal show you can possibly find, everything is the Trayvon Martin case. And the, I guess, Florida Stand Your Ground law has now come under serious fire in that it's created a circumstance where maybe some people are thinking that the law shouldn't be written the way it is, giving people as much power as they have to defend themselves with deadly force. Now, since Mr. Zimmerman's arrest, he's hired an attorney. And that attorney, in a very unusual fashion, has created a website asking for donations to help Mr. Zimmerman assert his defense. And it's gotten quite a response, actually generating over $200,000 in proceeds. Now, in the meantime, Mr. Zimmerman went before a judge asking for bond. Now, bond in a criminal case is very simple. Everyone is entitled to it. The only time that people are not entitled to it is when it's a punishable by life situation, which in this case it is. At that point, there needs to be a special hearing called an Arthur hearing in front of the judge. Now, once that hearing is held, there's a very high standard, and it's called proof evident, presumption great. And that standard is even higher than beyond a reasonable doubt, which is the standard in a jury trial. It's very difficult to hit that standard, and I believe in Trayvon Martin, in that case with Mr. Zimmerman, it would have been almost impossible. But that being said, even if that standard is met, the judge still has discretion to give a bond, although at that point he doesn't have to. Now, during that bond hearing, all of these funds that were generated by the website were not disclosed to the judge, and that is causing somewhat of an issue as it stands now. That judge issued a $150,000 bond. Now, most defense experts think that the state charging Mr. Zimmerman with second-degree murder is a little bit of a reach. They think he should have been charged with manslaughter, which the difference is that second-degree murder is kind of like a crime of passion. Circumstances arose quickly and action was taken, whereas in a manslaughter case, it's more like an accidental killing, but under the circumstances which that person should have known might cause death or serious bodily injury. So some defense experts think that it was a little bit of a reach to charge Mr. Zimmerman with second-degree murder. Either which way, during that bond hearing, the judge made an assessment to give a $150,000 bond without knowing that Mr. Zimmerman had access to over $200,000 in funds. The judge is reviewing that issue, and I'm not saying whether or not the judge is going to have this issue heard before the court again with both the lawyers present and the client, Mr. Zimmerman, but it is certainly an issue that's being reviewed by the judge as we speak. Since then, the website has been taken down, and I think judges and lawyers and everyone, this case is really bringing to light that social media can be helpful but can also cause some problems, and that too much information is sometimes not a good thing. Keep checking our website at hgilbertlaw.com for consistent updates on this case, and if any other case pops up that garners national attention or even major local attention, look to our website, and we'll be on video and probably on blog and any other way that we can get the messages across, and we encourage participation. So if you have any comments or questions, please visit our website and ask, and we will respond. All right, this is Andrew Smallman for Gilbert and Smallman for the update on the Trayvon Martin case.